on radio, there is this opportunity, please call me if there is a job here, but we do not hear. So we do not access this information. And sometimes, since we don't have jobs, it is hard to pay the newspaper. Maybe Monitor, or I think Monitor Monday always has job adverts. But even money to pay the Monitor is not there. So access to information is a big challenge. Communication is a big challenge. So we miss the media programs. How can I write a good CV? How can I appear for an interview? There is that information on radio, teaching how do you apply. Even when you are still in a taxi, you are still learning. But if I'm deaf and I'm in a taxi, I'm not able to learn from all this information passed on through radio. So now I think we'll have more questions from the media houses if you have questions. Thank you so much. So far we have 3 interesting questions. The first question was from Daily Monitor, saying we can focus on other productive work like leather. Yes, we also have had small projects supporting deaf people in income generating activities. Sometimes deaf people themselves establish their informal employment, but the challenge is it is open competition. We as deaf people can, but there's also the issue of communication. For example, one deaf person lost a business because he failed to compete with the neighbor. And they were selling the same products, same shoes. Then my colleague also selling the same product is hearing, and I am deaf. As customers come, you want to point the shoes. I'm explaining this, then my neighbor hears, then starts calling, come. Mine is cheap, mine is cheap, mine is cheap, mine is cheap. So before you explain to the customer, understand the neighbor is already pulling away the customer. The other point also from my colleague Joseph, we have youth livelihood program for government. This can benefit deaf youth, but we have never benefited from this program ever since it was started. None of the deaf person has touched this program. But we have mobilized deaf youth to form groups, but when they request for this fund, they are not getting the money. Deaf youth have a challenge with capital. Then the second question from New Vision, I say, have we finished the petition? Yes. In 2012, we took a petition to Parliament, and we presented the Speaker of Parliament, and we copied to our line ministry, Minister of Gender, Labour and Social Development, talking about employment, health, access to information and education. Those are the 4 areas. We have been following up but seeing no improvement. But also the big challenge with us are the changes in the structures of Ministry of Gender. People today you are sharing with this minister, we have agreed on this action plan, but as you continue, you hear tomorrow it has been transferred, that means you're going back again to 0. Then of course the ministers are transferred every other time. But we have already petitioned and we'll be following up. And then there's a question from Simba that after this press conference, what is the next course of action? If the government decides to be deaf, what will happen? Thank you again for the questions. And thank you once again. We have to know, and Uganda must know that you deaf people exist, and we want employment. After here, we are meeting companies. We are meeting our line ministry. to explain the issues.